Hi, welcome back to Desk Josh. I'm on a different camera today, mostly because this one I don't want to really set up. I'm just going to roll it on what I'm now calling Desk Cam, which is my old Nikon, because it has a flippy outy screen, and I love those because I can see myself talk. I have a video coming out where I talk to my friend Greg, where we're going to talk about birding in general, but for that video, I'm doing a lot of animation. I've never really done animation a couple times. I have an old video on my channel where I did a little animation when I was trying to learn, but then I never did it again, and it's been a while. So I'm going to relearn. I'm using a free software called Krita, which put the little emblem here, and then I think the tag thing is up here, whatever it is. I'm going to try to learn some animation, try to doodle around in it, and hopefully we have a product for the end of this. So instead of just making this like a short, like 2-minute video, I also would like to explain, I'd like to make my life a little harder and explain why you would even learn something like animation as a science communicator. And mostly, when I think of animation for science communication, I think of stuff like the Magic School Bus series, and why that's so important is because you can bring people somewhere where they can't physically be, such as riding around a school bus on cells or on the moon or in lava. Just be like, unlock your inner Miss Frizzle, and that's kind of why we need animation. I'm going to start, and my goal is to make a little animation. We'll go from there. I think I'm just gonna start out something simple I can do. How about I make a teapot pouring into a bottle, because this is here. Let's try that. Why not? So for that, I also have the Wacom Into Us. I don't know, got it a while ago for photo editing, so hopefully it's useful. Welcome to the future of where I just record that video. It's been like 10-ish minutes. Just had a phone call, took it, blah blah. Hair is not looking great. Anyway, I talked about doing a teapot before because I saw that, but girlfriend had a better idea. Why don't I try to make a bird that flies? So I got this camera recording the screen because I don't want to attempt to run screen cap and Krita at the same time and have it crash. This one on me. I got the tablet all ready to go, and we are gonna make a bird. Yeah, so I actually in an old video of mine, my Shenandoah Do What You're Told video, I think it's here. If I remember where it is, I'll put the clip. If not, go on the channel, look it up. I actually made a bird in Photoshop and put it on, because I didn't know how to do animation. But it actually gave a kind of cool look because it was see-through. It was really cool, I thought at the time. Still kind of do. But I have a program now. Yeah, right? So let's make a bird. So first thing about a bird, I mean, I guess, well, should we have a tree that it's flying off? Yeah, let's do a tree. I'm not really an artist, like, oh well, good artist. I have my style, which is a 4th grader. So we're gonna put a branch off the side. Raise this up a little bit more. So the biggest thing I learned is you can have a consistent layer. Consistent, the tree. The tree is not gonna move. And then you could have the bird that's gonna change frame by frame. If you already animate and you're watching this video, please send help, but also Don't judge. Wow, I cannot draw a straight line. Hi, my name's Josh. Alright, cool. So let's just connect that. This is really rough, and I don't really care all that much just because I'm learning. So, there's a tree. Doesn't really look like a tree, kind of looks like a nuclear blast, but I will shade it in. Anyway, so if I go to layer 2, looks like layer 1 staying the same because I haven't deleted anything. So if I just stick on copy of layer 1, I'm just gonna, my mind doesn't call that layer 2. We're gonna put a bird, and my birds are horrible, so a chunky little body, little head. Alright, probably best thing to do is to get a new brush, or brush size, or whatever. So I found new brushes and pens. So we're gonna select a better one. We're gonna select this one, and also opacity. Yeah. You know, I have like images in my head that I can see, and I just can't put them on paper or on canvas. I should start doodling a lot more practice-wise. That's a bird. That right there. That's a bird. So that means if I go to next frame, hopefully, if I erase this, my onion skin will appear. Nope. I figured it out. I didn't press the little light bulb. So one thing I'm learning quickly, for each part that you're trying to animate, make it its own separate little part of the image itself, because what I'm learning is I am running out, like I'm constantly having to erase around the outline of the bird instead of, I should just made the wing itself part of its own animation group or a layer. In this way I didn't have to constantly erase around it, just erase it. Thought about that a little too late. Cause if you guys know Krita, the biggest issue I'm having, you can see it on this, in my timeline, every time I go a frame back, it's jumping 2 frames back instead of just 1. Or like frame forward, jumping 2 forward. I'm gonna stop recording here. I'm actually going to change it up as much as I've learned with the bird. I'm gonna do a simpler animation, I think, and then I'll come back and show you and tell you about my progress. Dope. Well, that was fun. I just spent the last, I don't know, 20 minutes making 30 frames. It's not good, but here it is. Yeah, I call it penguin falling in a hole. I don't know. Few things I've learned from this really quick experience. 1, I need to start doodling more. 2, I need to reset short keys on my keyboard. For some reason, halfway through, this little part of my pen stopped being the erase tool and it started being the transform. I was really confused by that. But overall, I also need to figure out brushes and everything like that, and figure out a better way to kind of doodle and make cleaner, better animations. But I don't mind. The program runs pretty well. The onion skin helped a lot. I have everything kind of set up in the way I want it to, besides hotkeys like I was talking about. That's it for this week. Next week I'll be discussing my favorite uses for duct tape in the 21st century. Deuces, guys.